In 2026, you don't need discipline to break a social media addiction, but what you do need is to be smart about it. I cut my screen time by over 96% by using two behavioral science backed strategies that work with your brain, not against it. I'm 18, so I grew up on these apps, and I'm going to show you exactly how I escaped them without relying on willpower. You're here because you've tried to develop a healthy relationship with social media, and it's early 2026 and you still haven't managed to do it. And the reason behind that is that you're trying to brute force your way through it. Imagine you're walking down a street and you see a candy store. The bright wrappers and enticing colours draw your eye, especially if you're a bit of a sweet tooth. You're pretty likely to walk in for just a look, but of course that will inevitably lead to $20 out of your bank account and your foolproof New Year's diet mysteriously evaporating. This first strategy is pretty much the quickest fix you can make to immediately turn your brain away from social media. This is like covering the candy store's windows with frosted glass so you can't see what's inside. If you see that frosted glass, you're infinitely less likely to walk in just because you were walking by and managed to see the epic stuff that was going on inside. The thing about social media is that it's designed with vibrant reds, blues, and greens, specifically designed to catch your attention, like a 7-year-old with a gumball machine. So what is our frosted glass going to be? It'll be turning our phone to grayscale. The basic rationale behind this is that grayscale removes that magnetic pull while keeping the actual function of your phone in full swing. It's lame as hell to use, I will not deny that for a single second. The pull we feel to switch the phone back to that colour-filled, beautiful mode is so freaking strong. But once you get through that initial craving period, studies have shown that the desire becomes a lot more manageable. And guess what? After that minor urge to switch off that safeguard goes, it will serve you for years and years to come, at no cost to willpower or discipline. If you've taken the initiative to watch this video, I can be almost certain you have that in you. This second strategy is a little left field, but it's my favorite, and you'll learn why in a second. We've all experienced that feeling. Sometimes you just can't avoid it. The pull of social media is just too strong and too fine-tuned to exploit human psychology to resist. And we feel a deep sense of disappointment because we feel like we've betrayed ourselves and we promised we'd do a thing and we couldn't stick to it. And what I'm about to say is a fundamental truth you have to understand if you ever want to turn your relationship with social media into something you don't cringe about whenever the topic comes up. Sometimes your safeguards will fail you, but that's okay, because we're going to purposely design our feeds such that that doesn't even matter. You have 4 very powerful tools at your disposal. They are what you click on, what you stay to watch, what you like, and what you dislike. Because these will dictate what you see in your feed. And if you specifically use those tools to encourage the things that you know will add value to your life and explicitly discourage stuff that you know is brain rot, waste of your time, you don't really want to watch, the little bit of time you spend on social media won't feel like you're wasting hours of your life. And this is where I believe YouTube is a far superior alternative to Instagram. Not only does YouTube have more educational content, and it's the platform known for that, but it's a lot easier to reset your feed on YouTube. By law, all social media platforms need to have an option to delete the data that they're using to inform your feed. Instagram does have an option to reset your feed, but it buries that option so deep in the settings menu to where you're probably not going to find it without substantial effort. And that's a purposeful design choice. YouTube, on the other hand, makes that, I think, 4 clicks away. And the reason that's important is that we need to do a monthly feed reset. That's where you remove all the data on your feed every month and purposely try to repopulate it to the stuff you identified that will be important to your growth and the stuff that you wouldn't feel you were wasting hours on if you did watch. Of course, I'm not telling you to spend hours a day consuming content, even if it is learning or conducive to your growth. But if you like the things I talk about in this video, YouTube reckons you will love this video of mine. So I'd go take a look at that. It's a bit hypocritical of me, isn't it?